And like I was saying earlier, some people say, well, you eat this way, ain't it expensive? No, it's not expensive because simple fact, you're not eating the drugs. Because a lot of them foods are contaminated with so many pesticides, herbicides, all types of steroids, hormones, antibiotics. I mean, the list goes on to try to keep them alive enough to grow them fast enough to be in an environment that's not even natural enough for them to actually survive in. You see? And so you eat this stuff. And you say, I need my protein. Actually, you know what? You get a lot of protein, a lot of y'all. It's like 5 times more than meat. You can get it from hemp seeds, man. Yeah, gotta get the organic kind, you gotta get the right kind. You just can't get any type of hemp seeds, man. And since everybody on the hemp these days, you know what I'm saying, save them seeds, man. Let's crush them up. Let's get them, you know what I'm saying, to some medicine for you, but start eating them. That's more healthy than you smoking it. You feel what I'm saying? Eat the seeds, fam. You know, that's gonna do it for you, fam. If you're looking for that protein, that's just one source. Avocados, they say got a lot of protein, fam. Which is a fruit. You didn't know that, right? Some people don't know that that's a fruit. You know, beans. You know, I was looking up about beans, fam, about cooking beans, and you know, they can be very poisonous to us if they're not thoroughly cooked. They got to be thoroughly cooked, they saying, fam, because they got, you know, poison in them pretty much. And so they got what's called trypsin, TRYPSIN inhibitors, okay, in it, which is part of our pancreatic enzymes, okay. And so to help get rid of what's called also hemagglutins, that also contains blocking the fats and protein intake. That's hemagglutins, HEMAGGLUTTINS. That's in beans. They can block the fat and protein intake. Can be pretty much taken out by thoroughly cooking it. And I remember, you know, being young, growing up old grandma, because, you know, I grew up with grandmother and my auntie and them. That's another story. We talk about that another day. And I remember she'd start like early in the morning, fam, crack of dawn, you know, putting the beans on, fam. Although they used to put a piece of what they call ham hock in it and all that crazy. But what I'm trying to say is, she'll put it on the stove, you know, the cooking, you know, the wood stove, and let them jokers simmer at least 8 hours. And personally, you know, that's how I do my stuff. I let it simmer, I let it cook. I let it soak overnight. I got a little recipe that I do, you know what I mean? Which kind of, if you soak beans, they'll like suck up all the water. A lot of the water, anyway. Depends how much water you have in it. Anyway, it sucks up some water, okay? Before the next day, I cook them for at least 5 to 6 hours. So if you're going to eat some beans, you know, canned beans, I can't vouch for them. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if they cook for 5 minutes or 5 hours. I couldn't tell you, man. You got to do your research on that. I'm back here. I don't know what happened. Look like everything froze up on me, you know what I mean? But I was saying about the beans, about canned beans. You know, I don't know how long they cook them. So I can't vouch for them. But I do know when you cook them from the bag, you need to cook them for at least anywhere from 4 to 8 hours, fam. Slow, easy cook. You know what I mean? And speaking of that, family,